Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Trill here on that It's Us Family channel. I am here with the one and only, the absolute legend. Y'all already know, the co-host.
Mom.
Y'all already know what it is. Come on. SunnyV2 dropped a vid. We missed out on it, unfortunately. We watched the actor's vid, but we didn't peep this one. So I'm like, Mom, we got to really lock in on the GOAT, SunnyV2. We got most hated versus most loved comedians. That was Trill, not grammar.
All right, that's something different.
And y'all already know, I like comedians. There's a lot of comedians that I really do like for instance, what's his name? Oh my God, why Dave Chappelle? I couldn't lock in Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Kevin
there's a
Hart.
lot going on with amongst the comedians.
Yeah, I heard. I really did hear because of
Cat Williams.
Because of Cat Williams,
he said, yeah.
His interview with Shannon Sharp. That junk got like 50 million views plus. That junk was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We might have to react to some of the clips of that junk, low key. But like, we can get into we do. But I want to see what's going on with the comedians here. Who is the most hated versus the most loved? We're gonna lock into that. Obviously, I already know we watch SunnyV2, and everybody we watch, or at least most of the heads, unless you want some real wild junk. Talking about you, Sniper Wolf. We put the link down in the description. Y'all already know if you want me to go watch the original video, give your own opinions and conjecture. But without further ado,
all right,
we locking in on this boy. Y'all know what it is. Come on, bro.
For every 5 admired comedians, there's another 5 who are completely despised. And it's no secret that joke thief Dane Cook fits snugly into category 2. In 2005, Dane Cook was listed as the world's most famous comic, although despite being known by an audience of millions, he was notably hated by every other comedian. A comedy radio host stated, "Not one comedian comes on my show and says I'm so happy for him, which is weird. They can't stand this poor guy, the reason for which being jealous, at least according to Dane."
A lot of jealousy, a lot of animosity that I, at a young age, was famous, hanging around with beautiful women, rich.
Although the real reason might have been because Dane had stolen their jokes, given he was called out for copying a bit done by Louis C.K.
You can name your kid anything you want. I like that part. I'd like to give my kid an interesting name, Like a name with no vowels, maybe,
What?
Like what?
Yo, I don't even mean to be the pause merchant. Immediately, this the only gentleman I'm saying I'm gonna let it go out. But yo, have you seen what Elon Musk named his one kid?
No.
Basically a barcode number. It was like XE14. I'm like, yo,
and
bro.
how do you pronounce it?
I have no clue to this day. Like, to this day. Okay. You know what? Let me not even crash out on him because we got it,
Just like 40 F's. That's his name.
I already have names picked out. I don't even know. First kid, boy, girl, I don't care. The first one that comes out, I'm naming it. I think it's beautiful. It's feminine but strong at the same time. Time for bed. I said time for bed.
Fans then noticed.
Okay. I personally don't think this is straight up stealing because this is like using that joke, but he changed it up. And he could have literally said the same thing the other bull said. Like, I've literally seen on this platform people copy like whole entire YouTube videos, word for word, scene for scene, item for item. Like, I mean, like that boy is copy and paste to the max. This ain't even that bad. It's the same concept. That's really how content is nowadays, and this is what people really don't want to lock in on, bro. And I can even attest to this because one of our upcoming videos, I literally got from another creator who got it from another creator who got it from another creator. That's tough, bro.
Right.
Like, yo, pretty much like content nowadays, especially I guess in the comedian space and even on YouTube or Twitch or Kick or wherever you making content at, like, you're pretty much innovating on an idea somebody already had. Like, and this, you know what? And I forgot to mention a prime target of this. TikTok. Bro, TikTok is literally people just stealing each other's ideas and I guess making them worse or better because honestly, some of them are terrible and a lot of them are pretty great innovations. So it's like, yo, bro, I don't think this is that bad. But I mean, I'll let it rock. I mean, I really want to hear it.
Dane had also copied a bit by Dimitri Martin at around the same time.
I went into a shoe store and I said, hey, can I get those in a 10? The guy said, sure, and he went in the back. And a couple minutes later he came out and he goes, I don't have a 10, I have a 9. Great.
Okay, what's that gonna do?
I said, well, you were in the back. My toes were severed off.
She walks out. She comes up to me, you guys, so enthusiastic.
I'm sorry. Thank whatever powers out there that I'm not the only one because I'm sitting here like, yo, I mean, that was... what was the funny part?
While you was in the back, my toes were severed off.
Yeah, while he was in the back, my toes were severed off. I'm like,
I didn't get it.
Maybe I forgot to laugh. Is this the part where we
I
laugh?
don't know. I'm not laughing.
Is this the part where we laugh? Like, I don't like, I don't know. I'm like, I failed to see how that was kind of funny, but I mean,
She's holding a boot. She comes right up to me and she goes, we have it in a 9. Great. You guys also have a bone saw anywhere nearby?
With Patrick CC running through even
It just
more
wasn't a good
examples
joke.
in
No.
this video before touching on another reason Dane Cook is hated. His joke about the Batman movie theater shooting.
So I heard that the guy came into the theater about 25 minutes into the movie. I don't know if you've seen the movie. The movie's pretty much a piece of crap. Pretty sure that somebody in that theater about 25 minutes in realizing it was a piece of crap probably was like, oh, shoot me.
The controversial joke resulted in article after article, as well as Twitter posts reading, anyone who knows
I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm a dark humor merchant. I'll keep it a bean. I said this in other video, but this is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. This is kind of nutty, low key, cause like, I don't think anybody in there actually wanted to be shot. I mean, duh, obviously. Yeah, let me not even point out the obvious, cause I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh my god, an intellectual right here. But like, yo, nah, that's kind of nutty, bro. And the Joker movie wasn't even that bad, from what I've heard, from what people say, because I ain't watched the full thing. I seen like some clips of that joint. With the hospital scene was mad funny when he was blowing that joint up. But like, which again, that was a movie. I gotta further context that, because heads gonna be like, blowing up a hospital. Oh my god. Yo, Twitter bull's crazy. But yeah, nah, this is why I don't think he should have said this one. This one could have stayed in the drafts. You know what I'm saying? We could have kept this in the notepad and been cool. You know what I'm saying?
knows me knows I think Dane Cook is the single worst comedian ever. He's never been funny. Now he's just an awful human being. But while Dane Cook isn't liked for his disrespectful and sometimes stolen jokes, Theo Von is hailed for his unusual originality. His sense of humor has been described as so creative.
So basically, Theo Von got like a podcast or whatever, and like I've been on TikTok a lot or whatever, scrolling through. I like the podcast, I like them type Jones, like them clips or whatever, clearly. But like, yo, Theo Von got some of like the best like advice and John I've seen on the internet. Like he had this one video where he was talking about like basically him encapsulating himself as a person. Like he understands that he has flaws, he's not perfect, but he accepts himself, and he's like just trying to build his character as a person. I'm like, dang, that one really hit me, cause like facts. Cause we all gotta accept, yo, like I used to say in all the other videos, yo, we all not perfect, whatever. I've never seen, there's no one on earth I believe is gonna be a perfect human being, but like the fact that like you self-aware and you're like, okay, these are my flaws, and like I can either build off them or, you know, try to not make them as flawed as I am as a character. I think that's cool. Like, and the fact that he like acknowledges that and is trying to build himself as a person every day is fire. I think everybody should be trying to do that. You feel me? Let's build ourselves up. No kizzy. Let's lock in.
Unique, hilarious, and unorthodox that I can't compare him to any other comedian, which summarizes Theo Von perfectly.
There's a few guys, Theo's one of them, that have like a style of comedy that you will never be able to explain to someone. They gotta go see him.
When you hear him say, "We had this one guy," you know you're about to hear a wild story full of bizarre situations and metaphors described in the strangest yet most perfect way possible.
This gentleman had half a limb, and which
limb?
He was missing part of his leg, I think. Or he said he was, so he could have been faking it.
CGI or something?
I
don't know what his name was. CGI, it was a white dude.
Okay, check.
He's the absolute king of the metaphor. Whenever he says something is kinda like etc., it's always the funniest, most outlandish comparison I've ever heard.
You look like a guy if somebody had a cheat code in Double Dragon, bro. And they got to use an ultimate character, man. Amen, dude.
There are multiple compilations dedicated to Theo Von's absolutely wild sayings, although at the same time he's able to show his softer, more vulnerable side in moments where it's appropriate. Theo's podcast this past weekend has risen to become the 7th most popular podcast on Spotify, while Brendan Schaub's bad reputation has caused his podcast to trend in the opposite direction. Brendan had previously been a UFC fighter, however, after a string of losses, he was convinced by Joe Rogan and Brian Callen to retire and instead pursue
like, and this does not go for everybody that does like, you know, just a fighter, but there is a common trend of like fighters just not being good people. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Like, that's a really common thing. And I don't want to say it's an ego thing, because I do believe that you have to be a little delusional to be successful, because you have to believe that you can do all these crazy things and be successful to be the successful, obviously. But like, yo, the egos on these fools, I'm like, yo, I get it. Yo, you can beat up half the population, bro, or like most of the earth. Yo, that's cool, bro. But like, yo, bro, calm down, bro. You're not God. Let's really lock in, bro. Yo, bro, bros think they a deity, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, let's really lock in on life. Like, you feel me?
Comedy.
You have a future in other things and you're really good at. Like, you're really funny.
You say funny shit, man.
Yeah, you do. You have a ridiculous talent for that.
Although with comments on Brennan's stand-up like, this is the best example of normal people thinking they're funny because they make their friends laugh, his sets aren't exactly the greatest. His first stand-up special titled You'd Be Surprised received an IMDb rating of 1.4 out of 10 stars and was labeled in front of millions as the worst comedy special I've ever seen. It was so bad that even Joe Rogan made a few little jokes about it.
The first one, I would have probably tried to talk you out of it, but I already talked you out of fighting. Yeah. And I was like, I can't talk him out of this too.
However, for Brendan, the worst was yet to come. 3 years after his first special, Brendan Schaub released another one titled Gringo Papi, which received an even lower IMDb score of 1.1 out of 10.
1.1 out of 10? Yo, hold on.
That's embarrassing.
That is ridiculous, bruh. Yo, why even add the 0.1? Just give me a 1 at that point, bro. out of 10? Bro, nothing that came out his mouth was even remotely funny. No. That's what that means, bro. Not one thing he said was funny. That's tough.
They was waiting for him to get off the stage.
And I'm gonna be real, cause to comment on that John that SunnyV2 just said, like, or the one person in the comment said, like, where people think they're funny because they can make their friends laugh. Like, I tell my friends all the time, yo, I know I'm not funny, bro. Like, like for instance, yo, shout out my brother K-Man, go check out this dude 1-on-1 on YouTube. But like, yo, he's just naturally funny. Like, he's someone that's just like a funny personality. Like, he can say something funny on the spot. He's just funny naturally. Like, that's really fire for him, yo. And he make me laugh all the time. You know this, John. Me, if you tell me to be funny right now, it's impossible, bro. There's nothing I can say that'll be funny. And my humor, like, or at least the humor I feel like I would be the best at is sarcasm. Like that off the cuff humor or whatever. Like say you say some John, I'll be like, I mean, like, and like have a response to that. Like, I had that sarcasm. I can't do this, John, bro. So that's why I was like, yo, trust me. My dream was never to be a comedian. It wasn't. Yo, I'll probably get a 0.5. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Actually, I don't know. I might get higher than him, bro. 1.1, I gotta at least get a 2, bro. Like this, yo, this right here crazy.
Stars, meaning he was unable to sell it to a major buyer like Netflix. Instead, he uploaded the special to his YouTube channel, where it received an 85% dislike ratio.
It wasn't smart. It wasn't smart.
Why?
You don't see this dislike ratio?
Quoted the special.
Well, he got 2.1 million views.
No, because you can upload this on YouTube for free, which is smart because hey, you gotta pay Netflix or some John to put your show on there, like Hulu or whatever. You gotta pay these like these streaming platforms to do it, bro.
To his YouTube channel, where it received an 8.
This ain't that smart. Nah.
Man, 40, it was like,
bro. This is a hold on, cause let me do the math real quick. Two. This is. Yeah, I know me. I'm dumb. I can't do math. Like, I ain't gonna lie. No, this is a 241,000 difference. Like, bruh, oh my god, bruh. That hurts. That hurts a lot, bro. That will really hurt somebody's pride for real. That's why I keep telling y'all.
He should stop after that. Well, he should have stopped on. Did he stop?
I
hope he stopped.
There's no way you kept going after this. Like, at this point, it is very clear. Netflix and No John picked you up. And then even on the free platform, everybody dislike you, John, bro. Yo, you gotta go back to the UFC, bro. We gotta lock in.
1,000 people? That ain't like you go and do it twice. You only can do it once.
This is why I find it hard, because I always say, like, yo, you should just do or be whoever you want to be or whatever. Be yourself. You shouldn't want to, like, do certain things for people or do certain things for the camera to just seem like a certain way. Just be who you are. But at the same time, bro, I don't know. When you seeing ratios like this, I don't know, man. Bro, I don't want to tell y'all to not be who you are, because you should be, but I don't know if this is who he is, because if it's this
that
bad,
ain't who he is. What was his record fighting?
Yo, it's got to be higher than this. It has to be higher than this. Or better odds or percentage or something, bro. Jeez.
85% dislike ratio and comments such as, damn, this guy sure has some hidden talent. Hope he finds it one day. Every time I feel down, I watch Gringo Papi. Then I realize whatever has me down or whatever adversity I am facing isn't as bad as this comedy special. You know it's a Brendan Schaub stand-up special when the comments are funnier than the actual video.
Yo, that's messed up. I'm laughing.
Do you understand the levels of crashed out that this would induce, bro? Because that's actually true, and we're laughing at the comments.
Yeah.
Yo, that's.
I don't even want to watch it. I'm like, maybe we need to watch it. I don't even want to watch it.
Nah,
come on, the comments is funnier than the video.
I'm sitting in that boy like this. Not one laugh. I'm trying to tell y'all when I'm not, bro. Yo, sometimes y'all, I'm not playing, bro. Like I'm not gonna laugh at some John, bro. Like it's not going. Like
wow. With the stand-up again being labeled as the worst comedy special of all time.
Oh my god, I hate this fool, bro. Nick is not green, bro. We never watching his John.
Okay,
I'ma
let's
just
not
tell you
worry
right
about
now.
him.
It seems Brendan's main problem is that he isn't very skilled, and the audience has therefore been gravitating towards Shane Gillis. He got his big break in 2019 after being cast on Saturday Night Live, which he was then fired from immediately after the media dug up controversial comments made on his podcast.
And then I got canceled immediately.
You got canceled on the way.
They literally were like, how about this guy? And everyone was like,
Why? What did he
Shane
say?
responded by writing, "I'm a comedian who pushes boundaries. Sometimes I miss."
Bro, y'all gotta stop trying to cancel comedians, bro. Their job is to be funny, bro. Like, and I get it. Some people be like, oh, well, they don't have to say these certain things, bro. Listen, like I said earlier, bro, dark humor is funny to some people. Actually, dark humor is funny to a lot of people. Do they want to openly admit it? No, because this is what will happen to you. Yo, cancel culture, I'm so happy. You know cancel culture is actually dying. Like, it's kind of dying off. No one's really getting canceled no more. Like, that much, at least. Unless you did something really, really heinous, like on some bad June. And I'm glad because, yo, bro, y'all were trying to find any reason to cancel somebody. 2020 and COVID, bro, y'all had nothing better to do, bro. I'm so happy that heads can go back outside, bro. Y'all had too much time on the internet, bro. That John, nah, bro. Cool off him.
If you go through my 10 years of comedy, most of it bad, you're going to find a lot of bad misses. But while this made him unsuitable for SNL, this was ironically exactly what the wider comedy audience wanted. No wonder SNL fired him, he's actually funny. This, in combination with the mountains of press from the incident, took Shane's popularity to a whole new level.
The months after SNL, our listenership probably quadrupled. Because then people heard about it and watched it.
So it's helped the podcast.
Like, this is actually funny.
So it's helped the
I believe
podcast.
it.
Tremendous.
Only made crazier when he
Yeah.
hosted his
Definitely.
live set in Austin, which gained over 20 million
21
views by
million.
touching on funny political topics, although in a good way where it felt like he didn't have an agenda.
And I don't want to be on the other side of it where it's like, I'm a free speech guy. It's like, dude, I don't want to be involved in any of this. I just want to do comedy.
Shane's great attitude and likable personality has made him the most subscribed person on Patreon with around 75,000 paid members, in comparison to Carrot Top, whose style was so unique the whole...
Who is this? Do you know this? Do you know who this is?
Because of his hair.
Yo,
But
bro, again, y'all should not judge a book by its cover or whatever, but I'm not gonna front. Usually the back, which is also the cover, has a synopsis, and my synopsis is saying ain't nothing funny coming out this person's mouth. Nothing. I'm already knowing. I'm not
and
laughing.
that's his natural color.
I'm not laughing at nothing that's about to come out. Is this a guy? Listen, I don't want to get canceled, bro, because again, that's something I also got preface. I'm not into all the John, bro. I'm not into all the pronouns. I'm gonna look at you and be like, yo, he's probably a dude, and if I'm incorrect, you can correct me, bro. Joe, this is the dude.
Well, they say yes. They
Okay,
say
so I'm gonna just make sure, like, yo, heads be trying to cancel him. Oh my God, you're not respecting her, bro. Lock in, bro. I'm not sitting here studying pronouns all day. Y'all gotta, like, bro.
Industry turned against him. He gained popularity as a prop comic in the 90s, but while his shows were extremely smart and absolutely hilarious,
O.J. Simpson's football. Okay, go deep, honey. Go deep.
his bizarre look and style made him a punching bag for anybody and everybody.
You're a funny guy, man, and you at least used to take a lot of shit, and I never understood it.
I don't either. I would get shit for everything.
It's like Nickelback.
This became most obvious when
I ain't gonna lie.
He's old.
I ain't gonna
He's like,
I
whoa,
was
what
really
happened to
thinking,
him?
oh, I was like, yo, are we doing like, that? Like, are we gonna
Oh, he looked like,
yo,
whoa.
we at the corner? Like,
He
what's
went
up?
through a rough patch
Bro?
after the 90s.
I think rough patch
He
in
got in
the
his
store.
20s. And,
You might have been doing patches. I don't
Oh
know,
my
like-
God.
I don't know. I had to lock in for a second. I'm like, whoa.
Top simply flew over his city in a fighter jet.
And the next day on the front page of the paper, Carrot Top
Hey,
disrupts
look, it looks
city
good then,
with
did
flyover. And everyone's up in arms because the building shook and everybody was like, oh, what, there's a war happening. and I think they were really, honestly, just pissed because it was me.
And in a Reddit thread talking about him, the only reasons people had to hate Carrot Top was he's annoying, not funny, and comes across as a gigantic douchebag, which pretty much confirms the theory. Carrot Top's name has become synonymous with bad comedian we should make fun of. In another article, Carrot Top was described as the most successful comedian no no one will admit to liking, with one of these haters being another comedy legend.
So is Billboard just going coals on me? I mean, just right? I mean, just bad.
Who then apologized to
I'm not
Carrot Top
gonna front,
after
like,
meeting him
yo,
in
he
person.
He look like when people be pressing randomize on their character creating Jones and you just get anything. I'm not
I don't know.
gonna
He's
lie.
I'm sorry, but he's looking like a white Rick James.
Rich,
You don't need, you know Rick James. I'm like,
yo, nah, that's nutty. I'm not gonna lie, that's nutty.
do you see Rick James?
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Alright, we just gonna keep pushing.
And then when I finally meet him,
Like,
he was like,
yo,
dude, I'm so
definitely
sorry.
getting canceled for
Like,
this
he
one.
came and hugged me.
Carrot Top was hated for so long that he's now
See, he looks
considered a
good
legend.
there. He looks like a totally different
He
person.
won't go away. We've been ripping on him, but he's for some reason he's still around. And, you know what?
W looks like a totally different person
You're on
now.
my wings.
With Bobby Lee having earned his wings
Yo,
in a similar...
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, people been trying to really cancel Bobby Lee for real, for real.
But he got a blue, so that means he's good.
Nah, Bobby Lee actually funny, but he had that whole joint with George Janko. I remember that, and they were trying to cancel both of them. I remember that joint.
kind of
Yeah,
way.
don't worry about
One
it.
of
I
the
don't
things
know
that
these
makes
people.
Bobby
I mean,
Lee
George
so
Janko not a bad
likable
person.
is his
Logan Paul
ability
is,
to laugh at
I ain't
himself
gonna
for the sake of audience entertainment.
Bro, you're the worst looking of all of us.
What do you think he is out of 10, for real?
You're a 2, buddy.
2, buddy.
You're like a 2.5 at most, probably closer to a 1.5.
Give me a bigger number.
Okay. You want an honest
No,
number?
honest.
Okay. You want the honest number?
Please.
I was being generous as a 1.5.
I'm a 1.5.
Something close to 1.7.
Did you say one?
Showing that he's comfortable in his own skin. This helps him deliver some of the most savage roasts on the internet.
My dad abandoned me, but then I love my mom.
In your face.
Oh nah.
He doesn't have a.
Oh no! Hold on, I'm not gonna lie.
In your face. He doesn't have a dad.
No, that's crazy. Nah, that's nutty. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, the reason I find this funny is because I can relate to this. I'm not gonna front, and whether that sounds crazy or not. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to like dark humor. I find this funny because like, hey, yo, bro, me too. Fatherless children, that's tough. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But like, obviously, he's a comedian, bro. Like, yo, y'all gotta not take this joint serious. That's me, John. What's up? Right?
This is not funny.
Nah, this John is a joke, man. Obviously, yo, he obviously he's not happy he doesn't have a father in his life, bro. That's like, bro, that you should not be happy about that for anyone, bro. Like, yo, come on. But I know it's a joke. The whole point of that is a joke. The thing I get mad at is when people say, like, and I said this before in the video. What I get mad at is when heads say, oh yeah, because you don't have a father in your life, basically, if you're raised by a single mother, that you're gonna be a terrible person or just not be successful. That's when I start crashing out because, like, yo, bro, like. Oh my, and it's always the red pill bulls that say this, bro. Y'all are so freaking annoying, bro. Y'all gotta really lock in on like, yo, bro, as long as you are passionate about what you're doing, have dreams and goals that you want to accomplish, anyone can be successful. You can have, bro, there are actual orphans who have no parents who are the most successful people in the world. Mm-hmm. What do you have to say to that? Oh, bro, they're just the odd ones out. Like, they make an excuse for everything, bro. I hate them so much. Like,
Although just like Theo Von, his fans also have a lot of respect for how open he is with his addiction issues and sobriety.
Right before I was gonna get on the plane, I looked at my girlfriend and said, I'm gonna relapse.
When it comes to Bobby Lee's stand-up, a Reddit user wrote, I've seen him do the same set at the Comedy Store like 3 or 4 times, and I nearly cried laughing each time, while another person called it the hardest I've laughed at a comedy show of a decent slate of shows. It seems Bobby Lee finds love from the audience regardless of what he's doing, while the audience has recently been finding many reasons to hate Tom Segura. At the start of his career, Tom Segura was one of the more humble comedians. However, after losing over 50 pounds and building a net worth of 12 million, his ego became incredibly obvious. He'd begin to joke about the general population by calling them poors.
So I've received a remarkable number of messages, countless poor people, about the use of a washcloth in the shower. And, you know, it's kind of well known, it's what poors do.
However, it quickly became obvious that he wasn't really joking.
Now, well, yo, SunnyV2 said he's not joking, and again, you gotta do all your own research on it, John. You shouldn't just take somebody. You gotta always take somebody's word at face value and a grain of salt. Mm-hmm. But if he was dead serious with what he just said, okay, then I must be the poorest guy on earth, because last time I checked, a washcloth and some soap is how you get clean. Maybe I'm mistaken. I want to know how he get clean. What he get?
He just used the soap.
Nah, as a poor, so he must be a rich, right? As a rich, he must definitely bathe with twigs and rocks. And he must.
I
That's
thought
tough
he was
because
saying pores and pores in your skin. You talking about washing? Cause
nah,
he ain't talking about no
he
pores.
said pores. No, you didn't see how he was saying
Pores?
pores. Like he's addressed people as pores. You didn't see that? Hold on, look. Keep going.
About the use of a wash. Remarkable number of messages, countless poor people, about the use of a washcloth in the shower. And, it's kind of well known. It's what poors do.
However, it quickly became...
Okay, so he's poor people wash with it. No, full game. Poor people wash with a washcloth. That's what poor people do. So he's not poor. He's insinuating he's not poor. And when you have $12 million, you're not poor. You have a lot of money. A lot of people are not reaching this amount of wealth, right? Correct. As somebody who's not a poor and rich, what do you do to wash then? Because I need to know. Do you just not wash? Nah, bro. His aura is so wealthy, he doesn't need to wash because his aura is just so clean. I'm trying to tell you his.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm tired of these people, bro. These are the people I look at and be like, yo, bro, watch out, bro, because you just really chatting, bro. Like, you really just talking, bro. Like, you have no argument to be had here, bro. Like, nah, bro, I'm out, bro.
Obvious that he wasn't really joking.
Every time we talk about like a watch or a car, I'll get a bunch of messages from losers that try to tell me that I'm making them feel bad about their situation. I'm struggling with rent this month. Figure it the f out.
In October 2023,
Okay. To speak on that, I kind of agree because because I literally was just telling mom not even 20 minutes ago. I'm like, yo, the reason I'm not where I'm at in life right now is because I feel as though me personally, I'm not working hard enough. Because when you really focus on outside factors, oh, yo, this is the reason I can't do that. They're the reason I can't get here. This is like, nah, bro. You're literally just complaining like heftily at that point. You're not looking internally. So I can agree with that to a factor. Calling people losers for no reason though is like uncalled for. Like we don't need to be doing that. No. But I do agree, like, yo, I'm behind on rent this month. Oh, that's bad. But like at the same time, no one is gonna pay your rent. So what are you gonna do? You gonna have to lock in and start making more money somehow. And I know that sucks to say, but like that's just real. Because, yo, mom, you don't know me, right? Say we don't know each other. Obviously, you know me, mom and son, but say we don't know each other. We two random people. If I'm complaining to you about my rent or whatever, you're going to tell me, like, you probably going to give me advice, like, oh, yeah, like, you know, that sucks, oh, no, this, that, and the third. But are you going to just pay my rent for me? No. Like, so then what am I going to do then? I got to lock in myself. So to a degree, I could agree with that. But, yo, he needed to stop with his ego junk because it's really going to get me mad. Because, again, I don't know how many times I have to say in these videos, but we all bleed the same. You shoot me, I'm gone. I shoot you, you're gone too, bro. You need to lock in, bro. You're not God, bro. You're not a deity, bro. Let's really lock in on that. Like,
Tom tweeted about being inconvenienced by American Airlines, and after being called entitled by his fans, Tom responded by stating all the poors and losers have the same response. Oh, you were inconvenienced, well, you should accept it. That's what me and my dumb poor family have done for generations. This is why you're poor. In his
yo, this fool really thinks he's God. I'm convinced he thinks he's an actual deity.
And
yo,
he got 12 million?
Bro, Elon Musk.
That's what I'm saying. He's poor to some people.
Bro, Elon Musk has $260 billion. You are actually a peasant compared to him, bro.
Yeah,
like a real life peasant.
You're still poor.
You have poor. Bro, he spent, oh my God, he spent more on his wife to divorce her than you have in your net worth. Bro, you are a peasant, bro. Like, just like I'm a peasant to you, you're a peasant to him. Lock in on life, bro. Nobody cares what happened at American Airlines. Bro, would you rather American Airlines or Spirit, bro? Let's really lock in. Like, I'm tired of these fools, bro. We got that's what me and my dumb poor family have done for generations. This is why you're poor. So if nobody watching comedy shows and all this, John, what are you now? Because you don't have no income.
Exactly.
You're poor. Like, I don't, bro.
You're on the couch with me.
Exact. We both on the couch poor. Now guess what? Now you're gonna complain that you poor. I don't want to listen. Why? Because you're poor. Like, what the heck? Yo, that's why you can't argue with people who don't know they're wrong because they'll never accept that fact that they're wrong. And that's why, oh my God, I hate arguing with them type bulls, bro. I swear.
That's what me and my dumb poor family have done for generations. This is why you're poor. In his next tweet, he'd respond to a fan by simply writing poor, while a third tweet read, the lowest level poors get upset, as they've been trained to do when you point out they're happy to do what I'm told servant mentality. They don't value time because their time is worthless. You are specks of shit on a washcloth and washcloths belong in the trash.
Don't even respond to him, because this is why he is where he is. With that red box around his head.
I'm not even gonna say no, John. I'm not even gonna say nothing because I basically everything I just had to say I just got out in the last John. All I'm saying with this is like, yo, he genuinely believes that he's God. Like, and I know I'm just saying that, but no, like after reading this, he genuinely believes that he's like a superior being to normal humans. Like, this is wild. I don't even know how do you even get to who is filling your head with this, John? Because mom, the only there's not one person that that's fully on the ego, John. That like where they just have an ego because they are who they are. People gotta fuel your John. Like they gotta fuel your John, whether it be through fueling you, they're watching your show, which is gaining you money. Bro, you don't just become like this naturally, bro. There's no way out of context. I'm just saying this. There's no way. Like what the heck? Yo, that's crazy, bro.
The rant instantly turned Tom into laughingstock for the internet.
Probably not that much money left over for the guys in the booth either.
Oh,
it's all
man.
Tom and Christina just running around, getting on private jets, making fun of poor people.
While others dug deep to find his wealth was likely inherited.
It turns out Tom was a trust fund kid. His father was the vice...
No, I'm only gonna say one thing and we out. Trust fund kid, huh? What happened to your dumb poor family? That's really tough. That's extremely tough, Mom. Let me tell you. That's really
and
tough.
chief financial advisor of Merrill Lynch for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Until he took over as the vice president and CFA for the Bank of America. His
dumb and poor.
obituary mentions that he was a member of the Quail Valley Golf Club in Vero Beach,
wow.
where a membership will run you a very modest $85,000 a year, not counting all of the other fees.
This led Tom to remove the entire chain of airport tweets and avoid every question that might imply he's rich.
What kind of car you have?
Which what? What kind?
You have cars?
Yeah,
How many cars you got?
Yo.
You alright?
Yeah.
You alright?
You alright?
Tom Segura has no excuse for being a douchebag, given Gabriel Iglesias is substantially richer.
Shout
and
out
his
Gabriel Iglesias, bro. He's genuinely dumb funny, bro. Like he's genuinely hilarious. Yo, he has his own Pop Funko. That's actually so fire.
Oh, that's what that is,
that's
right?
What these little Tims are. Yeah, Pop Funkos. I got a couple of these upstairs. Yo, these don't, bro. But nah, Daniel Iglesias, yo, he's genuinely freaking like hilarious, bro. Like,
one of the most humble comedians. When you type Gabriel Iglesias controversy into Google, it seems the worst thing he's ever done is pay a fine to a venue for spending too much time recording a Netflix special. Back in 2014, one of these specials was leaked and uploaded to YouTube for free, although instead of issuing a copyright takedown, he'd share the links to his Facebook, adding, "I can't believe someone posted a direct link to watch my fluffy specials online for free. The nerve. I hope no one shares or watches these before they get taken down," prompting a top comment reading, "This is why you're awesome, Fluffy. You don't whine about getting pirated, you promote it."
Exactly.
Gabriel's nickname.
And you want to know why? And this is exact, and this is where I really want to comment on this. You want to know why? Because now that people can access it for free, or they can see this for free, they're like, okay, bet I'm gonna watch it. They watch it, love it. Now I want to go pay for his joint to actually go watch, watch the rest of his joint, bro. Bro, some of y'all just don't know how to market, bro. Like heads will like continuously put Jones on paywall, and I can understand why, because there comes to a certain point where your content is, bro, you gotta make some bread off it, right? But it's like, bro, what he did there was like pristine marketing, bro. Like pristine, bro. Level 5, bro. Tough John.
And Fluffy is a joke about his own weight, which like Bobby Lee shows he's comfortable in his own skin. Although at the same time, Gabriel explained to Joe Rogan that he'd recently lost 70 pounds as a result of following better habits. And it was bad habits that led Carlos Mencia to become incredibly hated. The collapse of his reputation began after Joe Rogan wrote a blog post titled, "Carlos Mencia is a weak-minded joke thief," which read, "The latest and most disgusting joke thief of all is a guy named Carlos Mencia. The really crazy thing is that's not even his real name. He sells himself as being Mexican, but the reality is his real name is Ned Holness, and he's actually half German and half Honduran. The Mexican hook is something he did to integrate himself with the local Mexican population of LA where he started. From here, Joe began calling him Carlos Mencia before confronting him on stage in an actual comedy club, which was recorded and uploaded to YouTube.
It's easy to say you steal shit, but I don't, because I'm not a little bitch. I think that every time you open your mouth, you talk about me, I think that you're secretly in love with me.
Despite denying the allegations, Carlos was then exposed for stealing from Bill Cosby and Ari Shaffir, after which Carlos made the crazy decision to own the fact.
I'm gonna just say, stealing from Bill Cosby. That's a bit wild. I don't know if I would do that, but you know, we gonna
that he stole
rock,
all
though.
his jokes.
His attitude was this, like, yeah, I steal. If I'm in the back of the room, you better watch your material because I'll take it, remix it, and make it a hit.
From here, almost every comedian destroyed Carlos Mencia.
A lot of your material, I'm not saying all of
like he
it, but
deserved
a
it,
lot
I'm
of
not
your
gonna front,
material
like,
was
like...
too similar to Paul Mooney or Bill Hicks.
And he went from performing in stadiums to small clubs. There's a heavy price to pay for cutting corners in comedy, whereas Chris Rock discovered there's much to gain in the power of a single slap. Chris Rock has been admired and respected since the mid-1980s, although it seems being slapped by Will Smith made him even more loved. Ironically, the Will Smith slap made Chris a beloved winner. Will Smith accomplished the impossible with one targeted slap. Now everybody loves Chris. This was reinforced when Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage, after which Chris Rock jumped on the mic to ask,
Was that Will Smith?
Chris Rock just proved that if someone does you wrong in life, just wait, and the perfect moment will present itself. Proud of Chris Rock. He didn't let the Will Smith incident take him to a place of bitterness and anger, but stays humble and even makes a joke out of such a difficult spot to be in. There could not have a more perfect moment to drop that line. And the fact that Chris Rock wasn't really talking about the altercation before leading up to this just adds to the perfection of his delivery, and when Chris Rock did address the controversy in his special, he reinforced a winner's mindset.
But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No.
I love Men in Black is some crazy John. That's funny. Nah, but like on some real John, no, shout out Chris Rock, bro. And you gotta really think about it, yo, bro. Right now, who's the winner? And like, I don't hate Will Smith. Will Smith is in a bunch of movies I absolutely love. I Am Legend, I Robot, bro. Freaking Men in, literally, like you said, all the Men in Black series. I freaking love Will Smith for that jump. But yo, his wife is a witch of a human being, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even.
Well, let's not talk about people.
Nah, I will. I will go.
Okay,
ahead.
but not
Go
now.
ahead.
Not this show. This ain't
not
about
this show.
her.
This ain't even a show.
Oh,
this is
sorry.
Yo, don't worry.
Not this show.
Don't
Sorry.
worry. I'll have a whole dedicated video crashing out on her. Actually, did we not already watch some John? I swear we watched some John about her and Will. I swear.
No, I don't think so.
Yo, then we need to, because I need to crash out on that John. Nah, it ain't old enough for me. I'm still ready to crash out. But y'all already know what it is, though. For real. Again, shout out Chris Rock. Shout out all the comedians on this joint. At least the good ones, bro. A lot of y'all.
Yeah, the good ones.
A lot of y'all, I'm not rocking with y'all. Yeah. Yo,
no, he wasn't even racist.
Nah, bro.
I
already forgot what Bull's name is,
racist.
bro. I don't even want to remember his name, to be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you calling people poors is outrageous, bro. Now it's crazy he was calling people poors, and now he want to seem poor. How many cards you got? Won't answer the question. Yo,
like, you right?
but I thought you was worth 12 mil. I thought poors
12
used to washcloths.
He's poor.
Yo,
compared
bro.
to some of these dumb actors right here that lost their money.
I hope if being rich means being like him, I hope I'm poor forever, bro. Honestly, like, and like, I mean that in obviously in a sense of like a joke, but like, bro, real talk. I always say I don't want to turn into no bull. Like, having money is not changing me in no way, because again, I'm not trying to buy no Ferraris. I'm not trying to buy no Balenciagas. I don't want that. I want everybody living right, financially stable, and I want to watch anime all day like a degen. That's tough, but. Yo, shout out SunnyV2. That was the most hated versus most loved comedians. That boy Cho cannot English. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, if y'all want to watch the original video, that boy will be down in the description below to give your own opinions and conjecture. Mom, any closing regards?
No.
Yep, pretty much got it all out during the zone. I ain't gonna lie. Don't be a disgusting human being. Shout out Chris Rock, Gabriel Iglesias. Shout out all them. I ain't gonna lie. They were doing their thing in life, and sure they gonna keep doing their thing. And hey, Mom, we got to the end of the video. So tell them what they gotta do on this, John. You know
hit that thumbs up, like it. Comment comedians.
Yeah. We love comedians around here, bro. They funny. Literally. That's their job.
If they didn't name any that you know of or like, whatever, put it in the comments.
Any, please,
right?
yo, any funny moments or funny
Yes.
sets by them, we would love to react to it. Boy, if it's any Kevin Hart clip, you gonna see me crying. I'm gonna be dying. He said, I love Kevin Hart, bro.
Anyway.
But y'all know what it is. Subscribe. Road to 2K is
Make
always
sure
going strong.
You hit that. Can you see it in the video? Oh, okay. There we go.
You know, gotta warm that boy up for today. Post notification bell so that every time AyItsUsFamily posts a new video, that boy be fresh, hot, spicy, fiery, and
always in your feed.
Who you?
I'm Mom.
Attaboy Trill, the bull who can never be a comedian because I'm not that funny.
I'm not funny.
And we gonna see y'all later. Peace.